Yeah, what? Your list confuses me. Like, your bacon sandwich is getting cold.
It is, eh?
Flip.
Can't do anything about it. Right. Hello and welcome back to the Unnamed podcast, and this is episode 12. And today it is me and Peter.
Well,
Andrew is busy elsewhere.
He's died. Sorry.
Jeepers.
Sorry.
So yeah, today is going to be a Star Wars only episode.
Sorry.
Hopefully that's good for you. So yeah, the new movie's been out for a month.
Yeah.
Almost, and we're only getting around to this now.
Very long time. It's only just crossed $1 billion though, which is a bit weird.
Well, people don't like it, Star Wars anymore. So
yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, basically we're going to first of all give our quick review of the film. Then we are going to give our ranking of all the Star Wars films. Then we're going to look at some of the controversial leaks that have come out post-release that suggest that we got a very different film from what was originally planned.
Dear.
So Peter, if you want to kick off with your brief review of Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker.
Is it The Rise of Skywalker or Rise of Skywalker?
The Rise.
The Rise. Okay. Yeah, it was a good movie. Really good like scenes and music and character stuff, but I don't know, the story like altogether was just a wee bit flimsy. Like it started off bringing back some boy that's been dead for the past 2 or 3 movies. So like, well, 4 movies technically. But like, why though? It confused me a wee bit, but I mean, overall, it was a good show. It was a nice end to a trilogy that not everyone liked. Yeah, that's about it. Like, that's it from me.
And out of 10?
Out of 10, yeah. It's probably a 7. It's like a very low 7, like a 6.99999, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I mean, everyone done well. Like, all the new characters done fairly well. Although per Rose done Rose dirty, like. But yeah, that's my thoughts.
Very good.
I'm a wee bit sick. What's your thoughts, Mark?
I don't think you can see the date, but you don't really know the date. My thoughts. So the first time I watched it, I was kind of just like,
yeah. That was a great moment. Us walking out of the movie.
Yeah, like, once the film finished, me, Peter, and Karen went to see it, and once it finished, I was kind of like, right, it's over, it's finished. Watched it 2 more times since then. Most recent one was 2 nights ago, I think, or was it last night? Might have been last night. 2 nights ago. So I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, so when Force Awakens, when I first seen it, I was like, oh, that's really, really good. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Last Jedi, went to see it, absolutely hated it. Like, first time I seen it, I absolutely hated it. This one, the first time I was like, meh. But Last Jedi, first time I seen it, I hated it. I was so disappointed. But it does definitely improved, in my opinion, after seeing this. I think The Last Jedi gets too much hate now. But yeah, this one, so I would probably give it a 7 as well. It needed to be longer.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
See the first 10 minutes, it's almost as if someone's pressed fast forward 3 times. Like, everything happens so fast.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And like, Palpatine coming back isn't explained in the slightest.
So, okay, it was mentioned in the opening crawl, and now with the recent release of the Rise of Skywalker visual dictionary, it was explained there, and they explained it as, so after his death, his followers called Sith Eternals found his body, and through technology and the occult brought him back to life. That's all it says.
I
I saw that on a movie podcast.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think they should have brought Palpatine back.
No,
Not as the main villain.
No, definitely
not.
Or at least if they did, then allude to it in 7 and 8. Like,
yeah.
Someone
said, near the scene at the end of Last Jedi where their broom boy is brushing up the stable.
Yeah.
And he uses the Force.
Yeah.
Someone said that last scene should have been Palpatine's like crib, gaff. Like a brief scene at the end of Palpatine, like.
Oh.
To like kind of build it up.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of just coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So they should have used the last scene of Last Jedi to kind of tease it.
I think the last scene of The Last Jedi should have been the last scene of The Rise of Skywalker as well. Like, what could Broom Boy do in episode 9? Like, where was he fighting Palpatine? Like,
who knows?
Flipping Broom Boy, like.
So yeah, I'd probably give it a 7. It was far too rushed, I think.
Yeah.
And I kind of didn't like the fact that, I mean, the Palpatine really need to build 10,000 ships. Couldn't they? I mean, if they all have planet killing weapons, why doesn't he just need like 10?
Yeah.
I mean, 10, let's say 20 Star Destroyers against the Resistance, they still would have been like outnumbered.
Yeah.
So I don't see why they needed 10,000 ships.
That scene where it just shows like everyone from the galaxy coming to help the Resistance, like it just looked like different coloured pixels on the screen. Yeah. I couldn't tell a single one like what it actually was, what the ship actually was. And like surely that's what you want to do. Like just put every ship that's ever been in Star Wars in that one scene and like have people freak out about it, but like no one saw it. Really.
Yeah, well the theory was that one of the ships was the Ghost from Rebels.
Yeah, which was in Rogue One as well.
But you don't see, bar Wedge Antilles, you don't see any of the pilots. So you don't know who anyone is.
Not really.
But yeah. So the film was fine. I just thought Palpatine was a bit pointless, but
what do you think of the...
That was probably because they didn't plan the whole thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, the lightsaber stuff was good.
Lightsaber was very good, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was fine. I think it was a bit stupid teasing it as the end of the saga, which it technically was, but I think that was kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Because Endgame was the end of like the Infinity Saga, but that was 21 films.
Yeah.
And I mean, Star Wars hasn't been building up to a climax.
No.
And you can't really, like, over the course of 3 films, you can't really have that epic build up. So, I mean, it was fine, but Last Jedi's better.
So there is rumours that The Rise of Skywalker is going to be re-released in the cinema at the end of the month.
I did see that.
Like extra 10 minutes or something on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure how much good. We'll get into it later, but I'm not sure how much good an extra 10 minutes or even these leaks would have done. Like just with the main story being so.
Yeah. They should have had Ryan Johnson do 9 as well, or else JJ do the whole thing.
Yeah.
They kind of just mess it up, or else have a concrete plan from the get-go, and then it doesn't matter whoever directed it.
It kind of seems like someone at the top of Disney got really scared that The Last Jedi completely ruined. Oh flip! Like Mark's ruining our set.
Yeah.
And
I think they did freak out.
Anti-Last Jedi.
And they didn't want another controversial film.
Yeah.
So they made the safest one possible.
Yeah.
Hello. So yeah, a 7 from me, a 6.9.999.8 from you, and we will now rank our films. So a few months ago, or 2 months ago, I posted on Twitter my Star Wars rankings, which didn't obviously include Rise of Skywalker because it wasn't out yet. So number 10, I have Solo. It's just very forgettable. I mean, it's fine, but it's just not very. I would never choose to watch it really.
It's not the worst movie technically out of them, but why is it Star Wars like?
I mean, it's probably better made than Attack of the Clones, but at least I would want to watch Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Number 9, Rogue One.
Flip.
It had a really great final battle, but like all the characters were a bit meh.
That's fair.
Uninteresting. Maybe we should have like 3 or 4 less, because 8 main characters almost. Like you've got that whole crew.
Yeah.
They kind of all weren't as interesting.
Well, they did have prequel novels, to be fair.
Number 8, Attack of the Clones. Realistically, a terrible film.
Oh, I hate it.
But
that's my worst film.
It's just like there's something fun about it that you will want to watch it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the only reason why it's number 8.
Yeah, go for it.
And I suppose it's got Phantom Menace to back it up. Like the characters all have depth and like backstory.
Yeah,
and you're kind of a bit more interested in them. Number 7. Right, I'm just thinking here. Is this my actual ranking now? Right, I'm gonna stick with it. Well, Rise of Skywalker has to go in somewhere, I suppose. Okay, we'll get to that. Number 7, The Force Awakens. No wait, so number 11, Solo, because right. Number 10, Rogue One. Number 9, Attack of the Clones. Number 8, The Force Awakens. And it's just fine. It's just A New Hope. That's literally all it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's grand. There's nothing bad about it. It's just not overly exciting. Number 6, The Phantom Menace. The lightsaber fight at the end, Duel of the Fates, just saves this film for being an absolute nightmare. And that's the reason why it's number 6. And the pod racing's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, that final lightsaber scene is pretty epic. This is where Rise of Skywalker jumps in, possibly.
Oh, okay.
What are the attributes about your personality that you think are most